Hello, sixth grade. Today you'll be using a new piece of technology called Prezi to help better understand how the lineage system of classification goes. So first you're going to go to prezi.com and then you are going to go ahead and log in with Google. I'm going to use my account I already have and then I'll log in. Prezi is just like a fun, more engaging PowerPoint. So to give you an idea of what we're looking into. Once you're in, the easiest thing to do is create from a template. So I highly recommend that just for the sake of this is your first time using it. And it still makes really cool things. So when you see a template you like, feel free to choose it right away. Don't worry, you can insert your own images, so it's not like you have to stick with the pictures that you see. So feel free to look through the templates and see one that seems to fit for you. I like this one because I'm going to do Kingdom, Animalia, Kingdom, Phylum, Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So that works really well for the lineage system of classification. So I'm going to go ahead and take this template because I really like that. Don't worry though, if it doesn't have the right number of bubbles, you can add that. So I'm going to say Kingdom, Animalia. Okay. Or you could say Animal Kingdom, whatever, but this is me. I'm going to have mine shared with anyone on the web, but you can change it to people I share it with. That's up to you. So now it's going to go ahead and make that document for me. First and foremost, a little bit about Prezi. So you can change your style, obviously by going up here. You can change your background, shape and layout, colors, text, etc. You can insert anything. So topics, my library, story blocks. Story blocks are like different levels of Prezi where you'll zoom in on them. And so you'll see a little bit more about that in a little bit. You can add animation or you can embed a PowerPoint within your Prezi. Videos, charts, PDFs, lots of things. So it's really cool because it's so interactive and easy to use. And then when you're done, you can share it, okay? So like for example, if I wanted to change my style, like I said, I like my background, but maybe I want to change what's going on in the background, so I can change those things. But I can also upload my own image for it, which is actually what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do next. First, I'm going to go to the internet, and I'm going to find a picture that I want. Since the animal kingdom is broad and includes all things that are animals, I'm going to look for an animal kingdom photo that includes lots of animals. Once I have the photo that I want, I can do a couple things. I can either copy my image address or copy the image, or I can take a screenshot of the image, okay? Oh, I accidentally clicked on it. My personal opinion is that the easiest way to do that is to take a screenshot. So remember Control Shift New Page button. I do Command Shift 4 on the Mac, and then it saves to my desktop. So when I come back here, first I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go ahead and type Animal Kingdom or Kingdom Animalia. That's your situation. And then I'm going to say upload image, and now it's right here on my desktop because that's where my screenshots go, and I'll choose it. Something that you might want to be aware of is once you insert that image, you can drag and revise like where things are. Use your fingers to scroll in and out, so those are options, okay? Now notice when I said Animal Kingdom though, now you can't really read it because of the image that's in there. So I'm going to want to go ahead and make sure I change that, and I can change it in a few different ways. White font will still work great if I go ahead and center it over my elephant's trunk. So I'm going to do that because now it's legible and I didn't have to do much else. All right, there's my cover page, Animal Kingdom. It could be any of these animals. That's basically what I'm saying. Now, I want to go through the lineage system of classification for one specific animal. And what's great about Prezi is we're going to be revealing that as we work through each of these steps, okay? So over here, I'm just going to say, I'm clicking on the text phylum, okay? And then I'm going to say which phylum my animal belongs to. Now you might be going like, I don't know anything about these. I don't expect you to know off the top of the head. You're going to research it, and I'm going to show you how. So in Google, I just put lineage classification of a kangaroo. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's my secret surprise animal. Okay, something that's really cool. Please notice that this gives you facts about each level of the classification. That will come in handy later. So on my Prezi, I have now made it say it says phylum Chordata. On phylum Chordata, I can then zoom in from here and I can give more information about it. So I could say what chordata is. I could explain what that phylum means. But also what I can do is just make sure that I get a picture in of my next level of what kind of animals are chordata. So again, I'm going to do the same type of thing where I come up here and I say Command T or Control T to get a new tab, And I'm going to just put chordata animals and see what kind of animals I might find in the phylum of chordata. And I'm going to put an image in there to represent those. So you might notice that all of the chordatas have backbones. That's a fancy way of saying spinal cord. So I've got my, I'm going to take this picture because it has lots of different cool chordata phylum animals. And as soon as I have that picture in there, then I can come back to my Prezi and make sure that I keep adding information. So I know here that I don't really need all this text, okay? And I can delete that stuff as I go through, but I want to insert my image of phylum chordata by uploading it. So that was an accident. Upload image is what I meant. And so I'll get that from my screenshots and put it in right away. And so I'll get that image in there and I can delete the other text from that. And I'm just going to keep moving through my Prezi just like that. I don't think that you guys need to see me move through the Prezi at each level. I hope that you kind of get the general idea. As soon as I'm done with that level, I'm going to say zoom back out. And now I'm at announcements. Obviously, I don't want announcements. I want to go to the next level. So kingdom, phylum, class. And of course, I forgot what class it is already, but I can come here and say, oh, it's mammalia. My goodness, I know what mammals are. So I'm going to say mammals. And then I can include a bunch of pictures of mammals. Because please notice, in the last picture that I included for chordata, I made sure that there was more than just mammals in there. And that was on purpose. So once I'm in there, I can go ahead and zoom in on my mammals, include my picture, maybe tell what a mammal is, and so I can go from there. So I hope that you're understanding how you go about this. You're just going to move through the classification system all the way until we get down to your species and see which animal you're revealing us with. When you're done with your presentation, you have to share it. Otherwise, we can't see what you've done. So what you want to do to share is you're just going to say view link, and you say create new link. So for me, I'm not going to have a company. Well, you can just say Holy Cross, okay? And then we'll say create link. And then my link is here, so I can copy it. Okay, as soon as my link is copied, I can share it to Google Classroom, and you guys can share it within your assignment by attaching the link there. Because I didn't finish this presentation, I don't really want it to go live, so I'm going to say deactivate link, but that's an upgrade. So for right now, we're good. I can always edit my presentation later, so not a big deal. So I've got my link copied, and now I'm going to turn in the assignment on Google Classroom and attach the link to it. You have until Friday afternoon to get this finished, because time that you have after the quiz, you're allowed to use to finish your Prezi. I hope this video helps you to better understand the classification system that we use to classify all living things.